Breaking news, my wonderful people. Our very own brother, Daddy Freeze, fondly called Daddy Freeze. That is his name on social media. See what Daddy Freeze said to a social media user who said Peter Obi does not understand the economy. Some people who are standing for one political party or the other are trying to discredit Peter Obi in any way, humanly speaking, possible. But what Daddy Freeze said to the guy is epic. He said, this guy, you don't understand anything at all. Daddy Freeze, by the way, has declared his own support for Peter Obi as well. He's a young man who feels, we actually need this guy. We sincerely need somebody like this who has our interest, who has our heart, somebody who is ready to fight for us. And, this is the kind of person we need. We do not just need, any Tom, Dick, and Harry. We need people who are sincere. We need people who are honest, who will lead this nation. That if we say, listen, me myself, I'm obedient. So if you are trying to do this and that, I know exactly what I'm talking about. What do you mean Peter Obi does not understand the economy? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. See what Daddy Free said to a social media user who said Peter Obi does not understand the economy and therefore cannot rule Nigeria. Popular radio personality Ifedayo Olorinde, aka Daddy Freeze, has recently shared a post where he addressed a social media user who said that Peter Obi does not understand the economy well and may not be the best president for the nation. The popular figure shared the post on his official Instagram page on Thursday, 1st of September 2022. According to Daddy Freeze, he said that he does not agree with that very social media user. Peter Obi does not understand the economy, Daddy Freeze emphasized, describing the candidate of the Labour Party as a man who is extremely smart. He said, you don't know who you're talking to. Do your investigations before you make ambiguous statements. Daddy Freeze went further to say that Peter Obi understands the economy very well. He is a man of good conscience and integrity. He has been tested and tried. He led Anambra State for 8 years. Go and ask. All they can say about him is that he tried to cut down. He tried to make things better. He made landmark events that today are things that cannot be eroded just because you want to discredit him. Peter Obi understands the economy very well. He was the governor. He was investing for the state, left money in the treasury. No other person has done what he has done in Anambra State or in any other state in Nigeria as a whole. He understands the economy very well. He went on to say that Peter Obi is a businessman. The presidential candidate is passionate about the future of not just himself, but of the country. He's working hard and is working at it. While expressing the only issue he's having with the potential movement, Daddy Free said that he wished some of the supporters were more civil in their approach, not reacting to everything people do against Peter Obi, but rather reacting based on what they feel and not because they just want to speak. So these are some of the things that have happened, and he wants obedience to be more civil, in the approach. However, he feels Peter Obi has the best shot, has the best for Nigeria, and people should not, just leave it and just allow. No. Everybody must rise up. Everybody must do what they can to bring Nigeria to that desired position, because the days upon us are days where things must be greatly done with decency and in order. Most of these people and most of these persons you are saying, some of them want to go on social media and just discredit Peter Obi. But are they sincere? Are they not trolls working for a particular presidential candidate, and maybe they are being paid, so they say, okay, go and infiltrate into the ranks? Do you know Peter Obi is in the US now, and we're bringing you up to speed with all that he's doing. Some people have problem with it. He's trying to go to the diaspora and tell them, listen, this is what I intend to do. If I do not fulfill this by the first tenor, please send me out. I will honorably resign. This is a man who you can see that is committed and has made up his mind to say, you know what, I am ready to serve. Come rain, come shine, I am going to serve. This is what this man is saying. He said, I will serve. and I will serve with honor. I will serve with integrity. I will serve as though there is no tomorrow. So I am coming in, hitting the ground and running. Many people are saying in this country that, APC, that's some people's own perspective, got the wrong presidential candidate. That the person who could have been an equal match to Peter Obi, that would have been a real contention for Peter Obi, would have been Professor Yemi Osibanjo. That's some people's opinion. Again, that, like I said, is some people's opinion. It does not depict that is what the general consensus. However, where do you stand? How do you see things? Where do you stand? How do you see things? Are you sure Peter Obi is that man? If you're sure, what are you doing about it? Again, let's be civil in our approach. Let's not just answer anybody. These days, like we always say at Apple Line Media, if anybody wants to trend, what do? They take on Peter Obi straight away. They'll say, Peter Obi, blah, 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 blah. And once they just insult Peter Obi small, now obedience, no retreat, no surrender. We face the person, and for that minute, that person will trend. So Peter Obi has become if you want to trend, you just want your space to hype up a little bit. Go and talk about Peter Obi. So that's what the young man is saying. He said he really wishes that, obedience will be more civil, okay, and not just, and not just answer everybody, because some people are taking it now as an opportunity for them to, to get what they want. They want something, they quickly just take, for instance, the governor of Delta State. He said Peter Obi should not go to churches. What do you mean by that? Peter Obi should not go to churches. That he should leave the church. Like the church is not part of what is happening. Listen, guys, if the church do not get involved in the politics, the church will also, people in the church will also pass the bad roads. People that are in the church that refuse to do anything will pass those bad roads. Their children are still at home while ASU is on strike, although they are going to church. Okay, those that cannot pay for private schools or send their children abroad. So it is what it is. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Please don't forget, every one of us are part of it. Whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, so long as you are a Nigerian and you live here, you cannot underestimate, or you cannot overemphasize the fact that we all have to get involved. If the decision they will make will be binding on you, then you should be in the decision-making process to speak and to look at things that will promote you and that will help you become better. So when they are making the decision, you're able to say, no, I do not subscribe to this. I don't think this is right. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.